Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Jazz have shown an impressive array of abilities in Round 2, taking the series in only 5 games. Tonight, we will find out if they can keep that momentum going against Houston. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
Two Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. And on tap tonight, it's Utah going up against the Rockets. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. So off the tip, it's Utah. And you can just feel the excitement right now as we're underway. Game 1, Western Conference Finals. Conley's shot is off. And it's Ariza with the ball for Houston. Here's Harden. Rocket 6. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Ball against Conley. Paul surveying the floor. Here's Capella. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Anthony finds Mitchell. First quarter, just over a minute played. Ariza against Bogdanovic. Pass to Anthony. Rockets with the rebound. Now, here's Tucker. Drills it from outside.
Hey, one of the strongest part of Tucker's game is knocking down that three-point shot. He doesn't need much space to get it off.
Conley against Paul. Outside, Bogdanovic. Pass to Anthony. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. It's Ariza on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovic. Anthony against Paul. Tucker. Good on the jump shot. Tucker's got 5 points so far.
This is one of Tucker's strengths, folks. He's a knockdown spot-up shooter.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Jazz have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Picked by Anthony. Conley for three. Here's Gobert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And hard not to get physical with a 7'1" guy. Gobert does a great job sticking with the play.
Shooting two.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
And this team really likes what they have in Gobert, a big man who defends and rebounds.
And Gobert drops them both.
And, you know, night to night, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Gobert. Rim protection, rebounding, intensity, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense. That's a valuable guy there.
And here's Harden for three. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, the fifth time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ball against Anthony. Stolen by Conley. Stolen by Tucker. And they're running. Capella, the pass to Paul. Gobert with the block.
And Gobert's wingspan is ridiculous. And he's got tremendous defensive instincts to boot.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Tucker. Anthony with the defensive effort. For Utah, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And here comes the break. For the finish. And Tucker slams it in.
Hey, now, don't let Capella's size fool you. This guy is cat quick.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Here's the three. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now Paul. Still without a basket. From outside off the mark. Gobert dishes to Anthony. Gobert the screen. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Harden.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Paul with the ball. There's the triple. Kicks it out to Ariza. Pass to Tucker. Back to Ariza. Houston moving the ball around. Harden with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for. His ability to swat shots away with ease.
Conley the pass to Gobert. No good from the wing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And here's Harden. Pass to Paul. Here's Tucker. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Tucker. He has 7. Paul outside. Pass to Harden. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
3-on-3, takes the three, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
And we know Harden is a laser now. He has confidence in that long ball. The defense has got to get on it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Utah making a change here. Green's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And the Jazz with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Bogdanovic sets the pick for Conley from past the arc. James Harden with the rebound. Houston's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Capella with a screen on Mitchell. And here's Harden for 3. Rebound, Utah.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Conley on the follow. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Utah trails by 3. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
Look at the determination. Gobert with so much room for growth, but already having a positive impact.
Paul with the ball. Now Green defending from about 19 feet. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Down low. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovic. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. And then for Houston, Chandler's checked in for Capella. Fareed comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Shumpert in there for James Harden. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, great finish there from Gobert. Like seeing him be aggressive down low.
Paul kicks to Gordon. Fareed setting the pick for Gordon. On the wing, Shumpert. 5 to shoot. Latrey. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Paul. No scoring in this one.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And so Fareed will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 1. Pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Gobert. Inside. Here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
And so here is Houston. And Houston calls their first timeout of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Exum, he's checked in for the Jazz. Paul dishes to Chandler. Paul right side. Six to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Emmanuel Mudiay picks one up.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And he makes both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Mudiay pass to Green. Mudiay against Paul. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Tyson Chandler.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
First one falls for him.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
Both free throws good for Mudiay. 1:52 left to play here in the first. Outside jumper. Mudiay against Paul. Outside jumper. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. Paul can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now Paul. Jeff Green missing from long range. Pass to Mudiay. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Gordon. Back to Paul. And here's Gordon. They get it back. Chandler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, Chandler is so big and long, which is why defenders end up fouling him at times when he aggressively takes it to the hole.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from Chandler.
Really a nice presence to have on your team. A real presence because he plays like an enforcer, does Tyson Chandler.
Chandler hits them both. Now here's Mudiay. Pass to Gobert. Outside Green. Back to Ingles. To the left wing. Here's Exum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Eric Gordon. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Exum. He doesn't get the second one.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
Moutier against Paul. Moves back up. Got a piece of it. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Jazz ending the first quarter with a 13-4 run. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Houston trails by 4. Here's Harden. Good D by Mitchell.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And nothing like taking it to the hole yourself.
And the Rockets with possession here after the basket by Utah. Lobbed up there for Chandler. It's stolen by Green. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Shumpert. He has yet to score. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Good on the triple.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Moutier passes to Anthony. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The putback. It's rebounded by Houston. Now Tucker. 7 points in the game. Harden gets to Ariza. Chandler with a screen for Ariza. Lock at 6. He had stolen by Ingles. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Bogdanovich is checked in for Joe Ingles. And both free throws good for Shumpert. Here's Moutier. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Bogdanovich against Ariza. 5 to shoot. Pass to Anthony. The shot misses. Chandler with the defensive effort. Houston trails by 3. Ariza. Look out!
Ariza's not only a shooter. I mean, he's excellent at slashing to the rack as well because he's got a nice change of pace and good speed.
Now, here's Mitchell. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Anthony. Over Ariza. Another miss by Utah.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Offensive rebound. And Chandler throws it down.
When Chandler gets the ball near the hole, he knows what to do with it.
Jazz have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Moutier with the ball. Pass to Bogdanovich. Green with a screen on Ariza. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. Timeout called, the Rockets.
Yeah, and his shot selection, iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
And Utah making a change here. Conley's checked in. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Harden. Houston moving the ball around. And Ariza with the stuff.
Sensational timing from the athletic forward. Ariza has great chemistry and awareness with his teammates.
Conley scanning the floor. And it's off from three-point range. Now the Rockets with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Tucker. Ariza outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Kept alive. And it's Capella missing. Utah has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Anthony sets the pick for Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
Here's Houston now. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Harden against Conley. Ariza outside. Pass to Capella. Anthony with the defensive effort.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Green. Harden against Conley. Green with a screen on Harden. Conley for 3. Green dishes to Mitchell. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Here's Ariza. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Jazz shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Conley finds Anthony. He's off on that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Green passes to Carmelo. To stop the drought. The shot, no good. Good D by Ariza. And for Houston, they're shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Now, here's Capella. That puts them in the lead. Tucker's got 10 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Conley against Harden. Pass to Green. Bogdanovich looking around. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony again missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And that one misses. Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Dante Exum comes in for Michael Conley. Houston also making some changes. Kenneth Faried, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Gordon comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Paul in for James Harden. And the second free throw, good. And here's Exum. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. To end the cold streak, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
How do you guard that? I mean, Mitchell just toying with the defense.
Paul dishes to Gordon. Capella with a screen on Mitchell. Mitchell against Gordon. Capella sets a screen for Gordon. 4 on the clock. Another miss by Houston.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And we know Gobert has the size. He's now adding to his moves on the interior.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one drops. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Utah. And Gobert drops them both. Here's Paul. Pass to Shumpert for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Gobert to the wing on the left. Exum finds Ingles. There's Green with the 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Shumpert passes to Faried. No good with the triple. Utah's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And slam dunk by Shumpert.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And he drives in and finished off by Shumpert.
Now that is how you attack the hoop.
Utah trails by 4. Exum kicks to Bogdanovich. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Now here's Shumpert. He's got 7. Here's Exum. Gobert in the corner. Beyond the arc. And Paul pulls it down. Houston leading by 4. Pass to Capella. Back to Paul. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Shumpert passes to Gordon. Gordon. They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in. Gordon's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Gobert and slam dunk by Gobert.
And the IQ now starting to show through. Gobert already smart when it comes to his play on the floor.
Now here's Shumpert. Here's Paul. Great tee that time from Green. Utah shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Gobert with a screen on Capella.
Trying so hard to contest that shot. Got a piece of Gobert there.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. He misses the free throw. Emmanuel Moutier's checked in for Bogdanovich. And a switch here also for Houston. Chandler's checked in. And he sinks the second. And it's Paul with the ball for Houston. Leading by 5. From 17 feet out, the rebound by the Jazz.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
With 1 on the clock, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Rockets on top. They lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for Houston.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. And that about wraps it up. And as the 3rd quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Rockets leading by 5. Paul outside. This one for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Paul's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Rockets.
If he can find a look outside, Paul's going to take it. Don't expect him to hesitate if he gets that look.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Anthony gets it to go.
Dropping an absolute dime.
And so here is Houston. Paul outside. Pass to Harden. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Utah trails by 5. Outside Conley. Now here's Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Conley against Harden. Conley the pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Anthony. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Conley's got 8 points.
Basketball can be very simple. If you can let Conley run the pick and roll, it's normally a good thing.
It's Ariza on the wing. That shot off the mark. Ready by Bogdanovich. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. From deep. Offensive rebound. And Gobert throws it down.
And I don't think the big fella had that kind of move. Gobert putting on a show for the fans.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. Pass to Harden. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert. Here's Anthony. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Rockets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Kicks it out to Paul. Launches a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 8 points for him.
The quick hands of Paul proving to be lethal.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. Conley against Paul. Conley up top. He's got 8. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Ariza finds Paul. Takes the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Paul's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Pass to Gobert. Now Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Conley. Over Paul. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
To the inside. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Conley against Paul. Mr. Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Anthony. Guarded by Tucker.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
That one is off.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Good on the second free throw. Paul with the ball. 11 points in the game. The tray. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Anthony kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Anthony from outside the arc. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Anthony's got 7 points for the quarter.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Capella sets a screen for Harden. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
And finished off by Gobert.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Outside Anthony. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Anthony. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And here is Paul. 11 points in the game. Back to Harden. Gobert with the block. Outside Conley. Outside Anthony. Good D by Harden. Houston leading by 9. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And another three for Houston.
Oh, nice shot by Paul. Looked good when it left his hand.
Utah's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Anthony with the screen on Paul. Conley kicks to Gobert. Ariza against Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. The shot by Anthony, no good. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Green, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. The Rockets also changing it up. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Capella. Fareed comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Trevor Ariza. Here is Harden following the bucket by the Jazz. Fareed outside. Back to Harden. Up again. Utah with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anthony down low. Fareed on him. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Anthony.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Now here's Harden. He's got 12. Fires the three. Here's Chandler. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Ingles. Over Harden. Ingles can't get it to go. Gordon, the pass to Chandler. Comes up empty down low. Jazz shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Houston leading by 8. Stolen by Exum. Bobbed up there for Green. Stolen by Fareed. And it's Houston on the break.
A flat-out hustler. Fareed is an energy guy who gives you everything he has when he's on the floor.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good from Kenneth Fareed. Shumpert is checked in for Paul. Both free throws good from Kenneth Fareed. Utah trails by 10. Outside, Green. To the paint, Chandler with the steal. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. And it's slammed in by Fareed.
Boy, remarkable athlete is Kenneth Fareed. You throw a pass anywhere near him, and he'll finish it off in style.
Moutier dishes to Green. Trying to find Chandler. He's got it now. Exum pulls it in. Exum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shumpert with the steal. And here we go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dante Exum. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shoot 2.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Now here's Moutier. Pass to Green. Now Ingles for the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Chandler's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Fareed goes in. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. It's a 13-point game.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
Now here's Harden. 12 points for him. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Harden outside. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
That was something to see.
Goodness. Exceptional creativity on that finish.
Utah has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Ingles kicks to Green. Lets the 3 fly. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gordon, the pass to Harden. Back to Gordon. Rebound by Jeff Green.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Exum finds Anthony with some arc and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Houston with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Right back after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pass to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Now here's Gobert. He's guarded by Chandler. Gobert, no good. Houston leading by 16. Al Paul. Chandler with the screen on Conley. Green against Paul. Lock at 6. Tucker inside. A second chance effort. Moutier with the rebound. Utah shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Outside, Green. Pass to Moutier. To the middle, trying to find Chandler. He's got it now. Gobert can't hit. And for Houston, they're shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Chandler with a screen for Paul. Chandler with the ball. Defended by Moutier. They get it again. And the dunk by Chandler.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Ingles. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the first one at the line is good. Houston making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And Ingles drops them both. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Paul with the ball. Pass to Harden from the arc. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Joe Ingles. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Ariza's checked in. On the free throw, no good. Utah trails by 18. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Inside. It's tipped. Out to the wing. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 18. Green with a screen on Ariza. And here's Bogdanovich for three. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Gordon. And that's now 6 points for Trevor Ariza. Outside Conley. Takes a three. Ariza with the rebound.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Ball against Conley. Shoots the three. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Utah trails by 20. Pass to Moutier. Puts up a three. Tips it. The putback. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Pass to Conley. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Gobert.
Hey, he's got the full toolkit defensively now. It's Capella's specialty.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
First free throw is good.
And Gordon just continues to prove why he's so valuable. I mean, he knows he's out there to shoot the ball, and he does it very well.
The Jazz making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Gordon hits both of them. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Another miss by Conley.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Utah the rebound. Green with a screen on Ariza. And here's Bogdanovich for three. And it's Bogdanovich again missing.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
Paul's shot is off.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And they get it. Conley's shot is off.
And wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Man, it's nice to see Capella get that deep position inside, and then he's able to draw the foul as he forces the defense to whack him. Shoot two.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty, missing both. They've been looking at his sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Going for the high degree of difficulty on that dunk, that's a little risky.
And here is Paul. From deep, sinks the triple. Paul's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And this is where Gobert can get a lot of his points, just hanging around on that offensive glass.
Capella sends a screen for Paul. And the dunk by Capella.
Threw it down with force. Terrific flush.
Utah shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. Gobert with a screen on Ariza. It's stolen by Capella. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Conley against Paul. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Buries the long-range jumper.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
Capella sets a screen for Paul. Down low and stolen by Bogdanovich. Looking to get it going, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Green up on top. And taken away by Paul. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Paul's got 21.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley with the three. Gobert. It's rebounded by Houston.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
And the turnover again by Houston. A different look for Utah. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Sinks the three-pointer.
That was a sweet one right there.
Rockets leading by 19 points. Outside Gordon. Pass to Capella. Gobert with the block. Outside Green. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Moutier's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Wigginton, the pass to Gordon. The shot's good from Fareed. And the Rockets lead by 18.
And all Fareed needs is just a little wiggle room inside. Once he has that, he's scoring.
Gobert with a screen for Anthony. It's stolen by Capella. And it's Houston on the break.
Excellent job forcing the issue inside right there. He really earned that call.
The free throw good from Kenneth Fareed. And Utah making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And the Rockets making a change here. And so he hits both. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. It's time now to present our player of the game, Chris Paul.
You know, I've really liked how aggressive he's been getting inside. He's finding lanes and avenues to the rim and making the defense pay when he does get inside. I thought he really helped lead the charge for his team.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. And the shot goes down.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
Gordon with it. Now defended by Gobert. And he gets it back. Gordon kicks to Harden. Pass to Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Capella. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And there's the three-point shooting ability.
1:46 left here in the 4th quarter. Paul against Moutier. Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Clock at 4. Here's Mitchell with the drive. Harden with the defensive effort. Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Rockets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Chris Paul.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Houston. 1:06 left in the 4th quarter. Gobert with a screen on Harden. To halt the run. Rebounded by Fareed. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Lobbed up there for Chandler. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell in the corner. Another miss by Utah.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Stolen by Exum. And Exum with a clear path to the hoop. Plays it in off the breakaway. 23 seconds left in the game. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Paul against Moutier. Paul outside. So we see Houston taking the W here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
That concludes this broadcast.